camel. Oh, hi. Ben, it is Wednesday. I wouldn't really know because I have basically been up all night. I was writing an essay until like 2 a.m., which was fun, but what made it better is I didn't finish at 2 a.m., so I had to wake up at 4, so like an hour, 2 hours later, to finish it. Luckily, I finished it by my class this morning at 9, and I had a chance to go to sleep after my class. Hi, this is my first video for our channel, and I just, first of all, before anything else, I wanted to say that I am really grateful for you and the fact that you have taken the initiative and put in the energy to make this happen, and I hope that I can help to continue it, and I hope that we can do this together. So I've got this nice little setup. I rented a camera from the library, and I've got this nice little lav mic, so I can hopefully walk around a little bit. I really hope it's working. My camera setup isn't anything fancy. It's just a camera on my desk shelf. Welcome to my room. I'm not sure you've seen it a whole lot, but here it is. I've got my nice little bed that I just made, and I have a rug, which is nice. All right, okay, so here I'm gonna maybe sit down and be a little quieter. Hi, here's some white chocolate. I got it from the convenience store. So as you know, I am at NYUAD. The students here get sort of a stipend that allows us to like get meal swipes, and so we have meal swipes that we can get meals with at the dining hall, and then in addition to that, we also have these things called dining dirhams. The dirham is like the currency here. You can spend these dining dirhams a couple of places on campus, but like the main place you spend them is at the convenience store, where they kind of cycle through all sorts of different snacks and things. And I think my favorite snack that I consistently get is this German white chocolate, which is really good. I'm not sure. Do you like white chocolate? I can't remember, because I like white chocolate. It's like one of my faves. And sometimes they have coconut milk, or coconut water, which I think is also good, if not better. Like I actually like it so much I got a bigger thing, if you'll notice it. I was going to start this video without doing any pre-production, but I got super nervous, and I just wrote some notes down just about your video that you made me, and how I want to respond. So to start it off, let me grab my phone. It right now is 5:02 p.m., which means it is 7:02 a.m. at home where you are. And personally, just as you said for me, I absolutely doubt that you're up. I know that you're not exactly a morning person, so hey, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. On campus, there's only one Pokestop, and it's disappointing. Luckily, actually, I can reach the Pokestop from my room, which is nice, so I like can sit around and spin it. But it's annoying because there's only one, and I think it would be more fun if there was like some more variety or a gym. Luckily, there's some pretty good spawn rates and everything, but yeah. The other thing is I haven't really found a whole lot of people to play Pokemon with around here. Apparently there's like a little group of people, but I haven't like gotten the courage to talk to them yet, and I've been busy with school. So yeah, there's that. Today I had my Foundations of Peace class, which is the class that I was writing my paper for. The class itself isn't that difficult or anything, but these freaking papers we have to write. It's like 1,000 words about a topic that I don't know about, and I have to compare two papers that like are super confusing, and it takes so long and it's just such a mess. But this was like the second paper that I've had to do for the class, and I think I did better than I did on the first one on this one, which I feel really proud about. So, my last SD card filled up because I still had some videos back from HTVS on it, and actually I've also been working with the school newspaper here to help jumpstart their broadcast journalism department, and I've been using my SD card and it got a little full. So 64 full gigs on that thing. Luckily I have another 32 gig one right here to spare so I can film a little bit longer. I mean, how long does it take to fill up 32 gigs of footage if you're just like talking for a while? So, as you may be able to tell from my lack of sleep, or presume from my lack of sleep, I had I was having a pretty hard day today. But what made it better is I looked in my sock this morning, and inside one of my socks, my grandma, you know her, she's Wawa. I think she stopped by a few times when you were helping to babysit Eli when my parents were taking me out to college. But she had written me a little note. I'm not sure if you can see it. We can like adjust this. It says, "Have a happy day." And it just reminded me that there are people there thinking about me and looking out for me and loving me, because it can get a little bit lonely out here. Even though I'm normally surrounded by lots and lots of people, it's more difficult to make those same kind of connections that I did at home, like with you and Emily and the other people around me. And I miss it. I wrote about it in my blog a little bit, just the fact that I miss that genuine human connection. Sometimes it feels like a lot of times people are just rushing past each other without making like any real connection. But I've been trying to break that and try to make real conversations with people, and I hope that works. And I hope that's actually one thing that this can be, because your friendship means a lot to me, and that's not something that I want to lose. And I think if we can keep up this dialogue and keep talking to each other and keep being a part of each other's lives, even if we're, what is it? I can't even remember the title. 7,843 miles away. That we can keep that up. The weekend comes soon, as you said in your video. The weekend is different here in Abu Dhabi. It's Friday and Saturday. Friday is the Islamic holy day, and But I'm actually lucky because I don't have classes on Sundays, which gives me a 3-day weekend every weekend, which is great because that gives me a little bit more time to explore the area and adjust to being an adult and living on my own and doing my things and doing my own laundry. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if you can tell, but over in the corner over here, I have some laundry that needs to get done. I'll probably do it tomorrow or the next day, maybe. We'll see. Yeah. So I'm actually curious about you. How are you doing? How is life? How is work? How is school? I know you're taking some film classes. How are the kids? how are your friends, how's the wife, all those things, you know, just in general. Yeah. So I'm not really sure what the story in this video is, or anything. I think maybe next time I'll come up with something better. I just kind of want to introduce this whole thing and like see how it goes. I actually still need to ask you for the username and password for the YouTube channel so I can actually post this. So if I could, I would have surprised you, but I don't think there's a way to do that that's legal. So actually, it's getting dark here soon, so I'm gonna have to quit production in just a sec, and I actually have a meeting I need to get to for the newspaper because I've got a video that I still need to finish editing. But just to end out this video, I wanted to ask you a question, ask you something that I don't know about you, because I think this is an opportunity for us to learn even more about each other and get inside each other's heads. So here's my question for the week. What's your favorite kind of nut? And maybe why? So if you could explain that in the next video, I think that would be nice. I'm not sure how to end this video exactly, so I am just going to walk away. Love you, Ben. Bye. Okay, I literally almost just locked myself out of my room, and that would have been bad. That would have been, oh, okay. No, I guess I'm not, so, okay, bye.